Formula One is live and back on your screens. We start here in Albert Park for the Australian Grand Prix in the beautiful city of Melbourne.
And it's lights out and away we go. It's a great start from Sebastian Vettel. Vettel takes the lead into the first corner.
That start means we've got a Grand Prix on our hands.
That was phenomenal. Here comes Alonso. We've got a safety car, and that's a massive impact.
So it was not a car failure.
Fernando Alonso walking away from that accident.
Something happened, broke something.
Oh, we got a spinner.
Is that Max Verstappen?
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone. Sebastian Vettel.
Sorry, guys.
In 2016, Nico Rosberg wins the Australian Grand Prix. Brand new team, brand new season. Point scoring finish for Haas F1. Congratulations to them. And as day turns tonight here in the deserts, do we have a new battle in Formula One?
I think I might have an engine failure.
It's lights out and away we go. There comes Valtteri Bottas. He touches the Mercedes. Hamilton has damage to his bodywork. Perez on sides down to the inside, and there's more carbon fibre flying into the air. From Kimi Raikkonen's point of view, there's a place up for grabs, and look, he's wheel to wheel, almost going off the track. On the inside, Fiat. Bottas is now running wide. He's not going to give this one up. Has to go off the track. It's been a brilliant night in Bahrain. Rosberg wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. And a very good Sunday morning Chinese Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go. Fiat slips in on the inside of the two Ferraris have crashed. Lewis Hamilton front wing caught underneath the car, and Ricciardo's got a problem. He's got a puncture. Nico Rosberg has made it 3 wins out of 3.
You came like a torpedo.
Well, it's racing.
Very warm welcome from Sochi for the Russian Grand Prix. And it's lights out and Rosberg's got away well. So there's contact in the back. There's a spinning Ferrari of Sebastian Vettel, and he is out.
Somebody hit me in the rear.
Bottas goes down the inside on Raikkonen. Hamilton goes down the inside on Massa. Bottas up in second place.
It's tremendous. I love all this driving. It's like it's the last lap of the World Championship and they're all up for it, isn't it?
And now suddenly 4 cars all scrapping in this battle for 8th all at the same time.
I had something with the engine.
It's out of this Russian Grand Prix. It's Nico Rosberg who wins in Russia. His magnificent season, his magnificent streak carries on apace.
Formula One news, Red Bull have replaced Danny Kvyat with Max Verstappen for the rest of the F1 season.
I told him, sorry, I told him the reasons why we are changing.
I'm happy with the chance they've given to me, and I will try to make the best of it.
And it's lights out, away we go. It was a super start from Nico Rosberg. Round the outside goes Nico Rosberg into turn 1. And Hamilton's onto the grass, and Hamilton's had a massive crash, and he's crashed into his teammate. The 2 Mercedes come together.
I think there's a lot of smoke in the back of my car. Pulled over by a fire marshal.
That is Fernando Alonso out of the Spanish Grand Prix. He is going to go for it down into turn 1. What a move! He has to go wide, sadly.
If I don't avoid that, he's just going straight to my car.
Yes, he's
Puncture.
I got a picture or something. Life is really weird.
And this afternoon at the Circuit de Catalunya, the sun is out, the smiles will be out. At 18 years and 227 days old, Max Verstappen wins a Formula One Grand Prix, wins the Spanish Grand Prix, and is the youngest driver ever to win a Formula One World Championship Grand Prix, and at the tender age of 18.
Yes! Unbelievable, Max. Unbelievable.
Max Verstappen, you are a race winner. Fantastic. What a great debut. What a debut. Fantastic. Great job.
Thank you very much, Christian.
Well, normally on race day in Monaco, the only thing that you want wet is the cocktail in your glass. But do you know what? Today I'll take these conditions. It's been raining steadily here for the best part of the morning, and we are set for what could be a thrilling Monaco Grand Prix. So it's the first time ever that we've had a safety car start. And that's Jolyon Palmer, is it?
It was a zebra crossing, lit up the rear tyres.
Into the barriers it is. Jolyon Palmer to the back. And there goes Kimi into the barriers.
Just had an accident all by himself.
What is Kimi doing? He hit the wall. He broke me.
Raikkonen losing his front wing. And that is a Toro Rosso of Danny Kvyat and a Renault of Kevin Magnussen at Rascal. Daniel Ricciardo, the race leader. GK now, they haven't got the tyres ready. The tyres aren't ready. Ricciardo is sat there waiting. Here comes the Mercedes. Hamilton now leads. Oh no, and there's Max Verstappen.
and it's a Massenet. Down the inside, goes the Sauber. Lewis Hamilton wins for the first time in 2016 and wins in Monaco for the second time, and that will be a very happy Lewis Hamilton on the podium this afternoon. And welcome along from Montreal, where the temperature has absolutely plummeted, and it's lights out and away we go, and the two Mercedes get away well, but look at Sebastian Vettel. Sebastian Vettel, what a move going into turn one, leads the Canadian Grand Prix. NASA got spun round there by Magnussen.
Down on power, guys.
Jensen Button pulling over by the side. Verstappen is pushing him round to the outside, and this time around under braking, Nico Rosberg makes a mistake. The championship leader makes a mistake. Can he keep the engine running? Lewis Hamilton comes around the final corner now to make it 5 Canadian Grand Prix victories as Hamilton wins in Montreal.
Look like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
First time here in Baku, it's Formula One, and it's lights out and away we go. It's a superstar from Daniel Ricciardo, but Nico Rosberg moves over to cover him up. And look at that, Lewis Hamilton on the right-hand side, Bottas on the inside, Verstappen in the middle, Bottas that comes out in front. Wow, what a great overtaking manoeuvre that was from Sebastian Vettel, or not.
Okay, I have a problem in the suspension or something.
And he has gone off the track. That's Pascal Wehrlein.
I have no brakes anymore. Completely broken brakes.
Here comes Sergio Perez. On Kimi Räikkönen, down the inside goes Sergio Perez, and it's Nico Rosberg back winning again. Rosberg wins in Baku. The championship leader extends his advantage at the Grand Prix of Europe. That's the way that Spielberg looks today. Setting fit for any motion picture, but it's the motion of the 22 cars that we're interested in. And it's lights out and away we go. Hamilton gets away well, as does Räikkönen. Jensen Button covers him off.
He's changing the direction 5 times.
That's Sebastian Vettel, and something has happened to his right rear.
Tire exploded on the straight. I just heard this sound. Hamilton got a fantastic drive out of turn 1.
In towards turn 2, line they've touched again. Hamilton runs wide, but he's now got damage. Nico Rosberg to his front wing. Hamilton takes the Austrian Grand Prix. He wins in the Styrian Mountains. So here's the grid then for the British Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton with a 55th career pole, his teammate alongside him here on the start-finish straight. A lot of standing water there. As away we go to start the race. Second time this season we started behind the safety car. Räikkönen, Bottas, Sainz, Hulkenberg, Alonso are all coming for a change of tyres. As Hulkenberg comes out, and oh dear, isn't it chaos? There is Pascal Wehrlein into the gravel. Round at Chapel, there he goes. Max Verstappen moves into second place.
Outrageous.
Oh, Sebastian Vettel spun. Sebastian Vettel, and out of the race goes Fernando Alonso. Fernando Alonso off the track.
The default 1-0.
Avoid 7th gear.
What does that mean? I mean, I have to shift through it.
The first man to take a hat-trick of British Grand Prix wins in succession is Lewis Hamilton, winning the British Grand Prix at Silverstone. And welcome along then to the German Grand Prix. Once more it's lights out and away we go. It's a great start for Fernando Alonso. Wheel to wheel with Daniel Ricciardo. Will Rosberg yield? He won't. He gets forced to the outside extremities of the track, but still he will hang on and battle away.
After the guy hit me, the rear of the car is not the same.
He's going to have a go under braking. Verstappen moves across to try and cover it. Rosberg is not going to give up this fight. Verstappen has to go off the track.
Get in there, Lewis.
Hamilton wins the German Grand Prix. Welcome along to the race, and it's the halfway stage of that season. What will transpire over 70 laps today? Well, we're about to find out. And it's lights out and away we go. Hamilton gets away really well, and here Rosberg making the run now down towards turn 1. And round the outside goes Daniel Ricciardo. Button under braking is also being passed by Nico Hulkenberg.
Pedal's going to the floor. What's the problem? We've lost hydraulic pressure. The game over.
Blue flag, I mean, come on. Seriously.
Oh dear, Jolyon Palmer. Räikkönen tries, he's hit him!
He moved to right and then back to left when I was going there.
He rounds the final corner now, Lewis Hamilton, sees the checkered flag, and for the 5th time, takes the win at the Hungarian Grand Prix.
Great job, Lewis. Fantastic drive.
And welcome along after the summer break. Formula One is back, ladies and gentlemen, and what a place to come back to. It is the Belgian Grand Prix, and it's lights out, and away we go, pretty even, start out in front, but Kimi Räikkönen gets ahead of Max Verstappen, as does Sebastian Vettel. Verstappen goes down the inside on Räikkönen, and it's a chain reaction. Sebastian Vettel stranded in the middle of the track, and he has gone from 3rd down to about plumb last. Rosberg well out in
concert.
Oh, that's a tyre gone. Carlos Sainz causing a huge amount of damage and spinning that Toro Rosso round. He is out.
Ah, yeah, that'll be why have gone out then.
Oh, and there's someone gone into the tyre barrier on the exit of Radion, and it is the Renault of Kevin Magnussen.
Safety car for him. For Kevin had a big crash in Eau Rouge. He's fine. P7 safety car.
Really big impact there. Lights gone green and away we go then.
Hey, come on, this is ridiculous now.
Fernando Alonso, and he's wheel to wheel in the pit lane with Hulkenberg. Nico Rosberg, he wins in Spa for the first time, and after the summer break, he has revitalised his championship challenge. Welcome to Monza, and welcome to the Italian Grand Prix. It's lights out, and away we go. Blistering start from Nico Hulkenberg, and from Sebastian Vettel, also gets in between the Mercedes. Hamilton's had a poor start here, and touching. Oh, and that's a big, big smash for Felipe Nasser.
Down into the second chicane. This is absolutely flat out, and Hamilton's got the piece of track he needs.
Rolls out, brakes late. He's going to have a little go down the inside. Bottas has seen him coming, has to take to the curb. Ricciardo, sensational move from Daniel Ricciardo. Pulled out on Valtteri Bottas there. The checkered flag is now in sight. He comes onto the main straight to win the Italian Grand Prix for the first time. It's Nico Rosberg. And there is the 3.1 miles, the 23 corners that twist and turn through the Marina Bay. 1,500 lamps illuminate this Singapore street circuit. And it's lights out and away we go. It's a very good start for Nico Rosberg. And for Kimi Räikkönen, there's Nico Hulkenberg into the wall. He's got tagged and Hulkenberg out of the race. There's a Williams of Valtteri Bottas with a puncture.
Very, very tight squeeze with Sebastian Vettel.
And we've got the safety car for a little bit longer. Hamilton tries to defend and doesn't give Räikkönen much room. The fireworks light up the sky for Nico Rosberg as he wins in Singapore.
Brilliant drive. Let's come on, guys! Come on! Yay!
And welcome along to steamy, sultry and very much sweaty Sepang. It is a hot, hot day here in Malaysia for the 2016 Malaysia Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go. This time Hamilton does get away well, and also Verstappen and Sebastian Vettel side by side. Rosberg tries to get the slipstream as into turn one we go. Hamilton leads and the Ferrari and the Red Bull collide, and Verstappen has to go round the outside, and then it looks like Nico Rosberg has problems as well as the back. Sebastian Vettel looks to be out of this race. Romain Grosjean out of the Malaysia Grand Prix and gets really good traction coming out of turn four as Max Verstappen, and as they rise over the crest, it's wheel to wheel. Verstappen on the outside, Ricciardo trying to hang on in there. Who's going to win this battle between the two Red Bulls? No team orders here. Ricciardo with a nose ahead, going into the next right-hander, stays ahead of Max Verstappen. Brilliant racing. It's Lewis Hamilton.
Oh no, no!
There's a fire at the back of that Mercedes car. His engine has blown, and his chances of winning the Malaysia Grand Prix with it. And we've got Esteban Gutierrez also out of this race.
Goodbye, see you later.
Daniel Ricciardo sees the checkered flag and the win that he's been waiting for over 2 years now. Ricciardo wins the Malaysia Grand Prix.
Well done, Daniel. Fantastic. Fantastic. You deserve that. Well done.
What I really want to see though, Martin, is an Australian man or two drink from a shoe. And a very good morning to you and welcome from the Suzuka International Racing Course. 5 rounds to go with the Formula One World Championship in 2016. Lights out and away we go. Good start there from Nico Hulkenberg and from Daniel Ricciardo. Hamilton's had a really bad start. Rosberg leads Verstappen, then leads Sergio Perez, then Ricciardo. We're on board now with Sebastian Vettel. He's got Sergio Perez. He's going to go wheel to wheel. Into turn one goes Sebastian Vettel, and Sergio Perez loses out.
look, there goes Nico Hülkenberg. Bottas gives him enough room there, gives him enough respect.
See you later. Ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Writing an audiobook on blue flag procedures.
Right, there goes Felipe Massa on Carlos Sainz. Sainz tries to fight back, has to lock up. That opens the gap for Valtteri Bottas to come through as well. You reckon he's going to go late in the braking? He's going to go late. Verstappen moves late now. Hamilton goes around the outside, has to go straight on. Rosberg comes home to win the Japanese Grand Prix, and Mercedes can start their own personal celebrations. They are Constructors' Champions for the third year in succession. 2 of the 22 Formula One stars on the grid have a chance of winning the World Championship in 2016. It is down to Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton. It's Mercedes that come to Texas having won the title. It would come for a 5th time to the Circuit of the Americas. It's round 18 and it's lights out and away we go. Hamilton leads and it looks like Ricciardo has just got ahead there as two cars go wide. It's a Toro Rosso and it's one of the McLarens, but leading them down the hill and on towards the S's. It's Lewis Hamilton and he's in the lead, and there's damage down there as well for Sergio Perez.
I got hit very bad. What an idiot, man. What the idiot. Let's just make sure that we can complete the stint we need, okay, mate? I'm not here to finish fourth.
And they weren't ready for it. They weren't ready for it.
It's a complete surprise.
Why for Max? I thought you boxed me, sorry. Either engine failure, I think, or something.
Oh dear, that sounded very clunky.
There's something hitting the engine.
Now we've got a virtual safety car.
No, right there was
There was a gun still attached as you are.
Oh, Kimi Raikkonen might be out of this race. Fernando Alonso and Felipe Massa do make contact, and Alonso manages to get that McLaren past. Here comes Fernando Alonso under braking. Fernando Alonso puts his McLaren up into 5th. It is going to be a 4th win in Texas, a 5th win in the United States. It's Lewis Hamilton's 1st win since Germany such a long time ago. Rosberg comes home to finish 2nd. Daniel Ricciardo on the podium once again, 3rd for Red Bull. And in this city of 22 million people, time to focus on the 22 drivers. Welcome along to the Mexican Grand Prix. It is round 19 and it's lights out and away we go. It's a good start by Rosberg. Hamilton gets bogged down slightly. Verstappen is right on his tail though. Hamilton locks up but still makes the corner. No, he doesn't. Verstappen and Rosberg almost touching, and Rosberg has to go wide as well, but they get through it unscathed. And out of the back, Esteban Ocon and Marcus Ericsson come together, and they're both out of the race, and it looks like Fernando Alonso in the McLaren's had a wobbly moment there on the grass as they come to the next left-hander. Verstappen goes down the inside, loses control, goes wide and off the track. He gave it a go, but he couldn't quite make it stick. That is Sebastian Vettel, and that is a big lock-up from Max Verstappen, and he goes wide, and Sebastian Vettel, as Verstappen goes onto the grass, might be able to come and take the remaining podium place here. Verstappen rejoins the track, still ahead of the Ferrari.
He has to let me go. He has to let me go.
Okay, copy, stay calm.
Keep the position.
Silently safe.
Yeah, you know what? Here's the message for Charlie. Oh, honestly. Oh, he's just backing me off into Ricciardo.
And he's not just backing him off. Ricciardo's having a go down the inside, and somehow Sebastian Vettel and Daniel Ricciardo don't come together. Ricciardo giving it absolutely everything in his bid to get past Sebastian Vettel here. And after his win 7 days ago in Austin, Hamilton has come to Mexico City and he is winning the Mexico Grand Prix. The championship challenge is still on, and Max Verstappen has got a 5-second time penalty.
So Vettel should go up on the podium then, shouldn't he?
He certainly should. Hamilton still trying to get back at his teammate. What a Mexican Grand Prix that was. A fiesta in the sunshine here in Mexico City. Welcome along to round 20 of the Formula One season in 2016, and we're here at Interlagos, the race track between the two lakes, but quite frankly the rain's been falling long enough for the whole place to become a lake. This is the opening lap of the Brazilian Grand Prix. We are away. After 6 laps behind the safety car, we are now going for it at the Brazilian Grand Prix. He might have a go here into turn 1. Verstappen on the inside of Raikkonen catches the fin napping. There is Marcus Ericsson, and he's out of this race as well. There's Kimi Raikkonen into the wall, and he almost collects the Red Bull, who does actually hit the front wing. That is a major incident for Kimi Raikkonen, and that is a red flag. And I would imagine, Martin, the minute race control saw what happened there, they're kind of left with no alternative. And we can get started once again then. Now see Max Verstappen overtaking Nico Rosberg.
What confidence The boy just goes and finds grip everywhere else.
Verstappen, oh, Max Verstappen! Can he keep it out of the barriers? Just! Oh, and there is Felipe Massa in his final Brazilian Grand Prix. That's what Felipe Massa means to people around here, as he gets a guard of honour for Mercedes, and that is a lovely, lovely sight. The agony is going to be washed away with this embrace. Red Bull, in effect, might have thrown away the points here. Sebastian Vettel yields and goes onto the grass. Here comes Max Verstappen. He's going to have a go.
Get the traction. Come on, lad, you can do it. He's done it. There you go.
The crowd are cheering like crazy underneath us.
It's a first ever victory at Interlagos. The man with the Senna tribute helmet for this weekend takes the checkered flag and wins the Brazilian Grand Prix. It's Hamilton once more. So it is time, and the third time here in Abu Dhabi for the duel in the desert, the title showdown at the final race of the season. Will it be Lewis Hamilton or will it be Nico Rosberg here at the Yas Marina circuit? And we are ready for the title decider, the season finale. It's lights out and away we go. Both Rosberg and Hamilton get away well, and then comes Daniel Ricciardo. Verstappen has spun. Verstappen spun and Alonso's picked up places.
Two Force India side by side.
Sergio Perez on Nico Hülkenberg. Hülkenberg fights back. Jensen Button, what's happened to your front right wheel?
Something seems a bit wrong with the steering. Yeah, we got a failure, guys.
Oh, Jensen Button not the way to bow out at all. But he's going for it now from a long way back. Verstappen on the outside, Rosberg on the inside. They come close, but they don't quite touch. Verstappen now under pressure again. That's a brilliant exit from Nico Rosberg.
We need you to make up for pace to win this race. That's the instruction.
Vettel seems so much closer as they go to the next chicane. He gets in front of Max Verstappen. Gorgeous move there from Sebastian Vettel. Under braking, tries to go round the outside. Rosberg fends off well. Nico Rosberg, 34 years after his father Keke became world champion, is about to see the checkered flag and the podium finish that he needed. Lewis Hamilton wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Nico Rosberg is second. He takes the championship 34 years after his father. It's like father, it's like son for the Rosbergs.
Yes! World champion! Brilliant!
Lucky, amazing job! I'm so proud of you! You did amazing! Woohoo!
Lucky, we did it! Lucky, we did it!
Weil dann kann ich Go-Kart fahren lernen, weil er ein Weltmeister ist. Dann kann er mir Go-Kart fahren beibringen und dann später werde ich Formel 1 fahren und versuchen Weltmeister zu werden.
Breaking news emanating from Formula One is that the new F1 world champion Nico Rosberg has retired from the sport.
I've decided to follow my heart, and my heart has told me to stop there, call it a day. I want to take the opportunity to announce that I've decided to end my Formula One career.
You know, I do have the best job in the world, but sometimes you still need a break from that. And next year I won't be driving the car, I won't be racing the car. I will be living by my schedule.
After 15 years in Formula One, this will be my last season in Formula One. I just here actually because I just want to say thank you to everybody.
JB's notebook. Here we are. There's a guy called Ted over here.
Thank you.